Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to the room. Quite possibly the last time we'll be back to the room. So we are, I think, in the last chapter. I could be wrong. And we've got this device where we can push a button and it will change the constellation. Now let's look at the things we see. Look here and see if we see anything different. Looks like the constellations are slightly being shown through this lens, but maybe not. So we double click here and click this button again. It doesn't work. Oops. Well, that's all we had to do right then, I guess. Let's look here and see what this is. A large circular indentation, which seems to be this game's language for don't try this yet until we have something. And then this came up. Ah, I see. This is the null space element. And I changed it to a sword, which I guess means that before it was a different constellation and would have shown a different picture. This feels like Knights of the Round Table elements, really. But then there's a Mayan image in the back. Oh well. This is strange. This doesn't feel like it's depicting it right. Yeah, I don't see a perception here. Here you go, that works better. Maybe that works better. Hmm. 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 Just doesn't seem right. Let's see if we can rotate. Hmm. Is there a different thing I can do? What if I rotate this? Can I rotate this? Hmm. No? I have no items here. Can't manipulate those. Hmm. Well, what happens if we rotate the world, though? Can we come back and come down here and rotate the globe? Doesn't seem like it. Small slit in the exact center of the table. So we're supposed to put a sword in there, I guess. And how would we perceivably do that? Hmm. Oh, I know. This makes a lot more sense. Come on. Come on, game. There we go. Now I got the sword. Took a while. Sword goes in the table. What comes up now? These are lovely things called orreries. O-R-E-R-Y. They are mechanical devices to show the rotation of the solar system. With the sun in the middle. Yeah, usually they are so old that they don't have many of the planets in them at all. So you'd have like Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. And what is it hoping for here? Perhaps a rotation that would line up everything in the way of these arrows? What is that panel? Where did it go? Maybe if I rotate this right to this too. Let's hit some buttons. Seems like I can turn everything on. They seem to have like red things under them. And then everything went red. Interesting. What are we activating or working with here? I don't think the planets are moving from this. Doesn't feel like I can get the red ones at all. Is this what we want? Or is this what we want? Doesn't feel like these three in the middle are the same. So something's weird about this. Because whatever we do, they all turn red. And then they go down. Is that... Is anything changing? What if we did alternating rows? That would look cool. But what are we accomplishing? As I'm sitting here trying to frantically click on things. Does this dial do anything? Again, no. So we have Mars with 2 moons. We have Earth with 1 moon. And then we have Mercury and Venus with no moons. One button, press, done. Am I lighting up anything? Like in the skybox? No. Does that change anything? It feels like things are lighting up because we're getting this slight reflection here. And nothing here. And nothing I'm clicking is coming up over here. I'm seeing a bit of shininess right here, but that's kind of all I'm seeing. We may have to go for another hint. I keep saying this game's not hard, and then it manages to do something pretty hard on me. Let's see. And when I click all of these, and then we click this, it seems like that's all the same. And when I do this, what is this? Does this look all the same? No, it doesn't. But I don't understand. I really don't understand what the next step is. See, notice this would be a blue and this would be a blue. When I click this, these are off. When I click these and click these, they're still off. In that pattern, there's only... Let's see. Yeah, this makes no sense. Well, like missing something vital. There's something here. A big old hexagon puzzle. Let's see, is there something here? I mean, there is something here. Yeah, we had this whole spinning puzzle here. I've got nothing here. C6, I see that, but I don't know how you would do that. Like, there's 6 pieces. I don't know how you make a hexagon piece. Hmm. Hmm. I think we have to ask for help. There's nothing here. Give me a clue. A cover slid back to reveal a set of buttons. There must be a clue in that code. What code? What code are you even speaking? Okay, maybe this is it. The Ori is, I guess, pointing to several things. What could we say? How would this work, though? Hmm. I, I, I don't get it. Like 1, 2, 3, then one really far off, and then one to the left. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that didn't help. Give me another hint. Could the eyepiece reveal a code in the buttons? I don't see a code in the buttons. I don't. Not besides what we've seen. See, when we see this, what are we seeing? These three are clearly different. This is the problem with puzzle games. It's just immediately, good thing it has a hint system, but I mean immediately you just feel really dumb when you're not getting it. And I'm just not getting it. Through the eyepiece I can see a pattern on the wooden frame. I should try entering it on those buttons. What wooden frame? Oh, son of a. Now it makes sense. Okay, fine. Alright. So, I was just so stuck in my mentality. Is that right? Yeah. Hey, that worked. That's a little irritating. So, 2 or 3 times we've been stuck here. Change this to the next astrological symbol, the eye, which I suspect means we're gonna have to come back out here and do this again. Fine. It's the planets are all rotating. Well, I think I can fix this easily. Let's come back here and enter this code. 1, 2, 3, and 2 on the sides. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we know that's the right combination. And so that's lined up the planets in a specific way that we needed. And get it. And we have a large golden amulet. Well, I know what to do with that. We're back on track, but I feel a little defeated. I feel a little defeated after that one puzzle. It's kind of the problem with puzzle games too. It's like one game, one puzzle in the entire game can just ruin the entire experience, or come very close to it. Is there anything here we're trying to do? Let's do that. And then go look here. So this is a puzzle box within a puzzle box. And we can see here there's something, a hole there. Alright. So next step, we'll rotate it one more turn. This section's still not open. Either way we look at it. So this is 2. Interesting. Not really seeing anything that I can interact with. So let's take it another turn. And see what that does. What are we missing here? If this was the 2, and we were supposed to have those 2 connecting, that would kind of make sense, but not really. Let's turn it another quarter turn. And if we turn it 1/4 turn, then it won't actually be lined up with anything. Let's see. See what that looks like. Constellations aren't different when we look through the mirror. Here. Turn it another quarter turn. Again, we're really just brute forcing here. Really just brute forcing. If I could only see what was in that. Personally, I don't like any puzzle where you just have to guess the answers. Or you can guess the answers, or it's more likely that you would guess the answers. However it goes, if guessing the answers is my first thought, I feel like something's failed. Oh, okay. I think I've got this. Then. It's showing me a pattern on this, isn't it? So if that's the case, then it should be something along the lines of this. There we go. Well, that looks like the device he built. Is it going to be chapter complete, or do I have to open this thing? The energy source harnessing the null element. We've got it. Good. So, what is it now? We're going to see. Ah! And now we are nowhere in the city. I mean, nowhere in the house. And I guess technically nowhere in the city either. So we may be at the final puzzle, or we may be at the just the beginning. Let's see. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to take that long. Another video as it comes out. Doesn't look like there's anything to really manipulate or do with this. Let's just put it here. I think that's it. And we're getting sucked through the door. Chapter complete. Pleasing progress, but do you really think you've proven yourself yet? Continue game. I'm going to click continue game just to make sure there is more game. Because that's a little surprising. Alright. So there's a little bit more to this than I thought. Where on earth am I? We will find that out next time. that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.